Alright. This is... I'm looking at the stats. I'm not happy with them. Tears is fine. And speed's fine. Luck is kind of through the roof there a little bit. Shot speed's okay. Range is okay. Damage is the only stat that I'm just like... iffy on. But I'm totally just gonna let Gnawed leave do all the fucking work here, and by that I mean everybody that's like Bumbo, but I didn't grab the buddy in the box, did I? Shit. That's okay. Yeah, the little pink thing there, and Bumbo and everything. So we might be here for a while. Is what I'm trying to say. I might apply it to the Dogma fight here. Yeah, let's do that. Let's go ahead and just leaf it up here. I love the music. This fight. My God. Haunt and Bumbo doing all the work here. So you mean to tell me, if you're one of the developers of this game, you had an issue with, like, I don't know, Humbling Bundle, blank white card with the Yarrow Rune, placebo plus, you know, whatever, really good pill. That's a problem, but this is okay. Like, this is somehow like, oh, yeah, this is totally fine. Talk about your priorities being out of whack. What else is in here? Maw of the Void. I think Serpent's Touch doesn't drop black hearts anymore, just like Maw of the Void doesn't drop black hearts. Yeah, let the cutscene play out if you haven't seen it. I'm... As long as I don't get knocked into the lava, I think we'll be alright. Also, we were at 1 away from Guppy, 1 away from Spun, 1 away from Bookworm. That sucks. Kind of makes me wonder what I would have gotten if I didn't pick up Chaos. Because, like, we didn't really get anything overly insane off of Chaos. Gnawed Leaf for a Devil Deal, though, I think arguably might have been the only top-tier item. Same with the Azazel's Rage, but it kind of arrived way too late to make a difference. Battery Buddy was pretty good. Oh, there goes the battery, by the way. Speaking of. Yeah, I'm just gonna let everybody else do the work here. So normally, you just have to... This entire fight just seems like... just gives me, like, Cuphead vibes. But you just throw on the Gnawed Leaf, and then with all the familiars that we have, I mean, they can just do all the heavy lifting here. As you can see. This is so dumb. This is so dumb. I hate that we're actually going to probably win because of this. Although electrical cord, I didn't even think of this because some of the familiars are stuck on the bottom, like Bumbo, I guess. The ones that don't fly. They could provide some pretty decent damage, I guess, with the distance that they have on where they at. Although it's only dealing like 2 damage here, so I guess maybe not. Well, if anybody has any questions or whatever, I'll be happy to try to answer them. I think we'll be here for a little bit. To me, this is just stupid. Like, there's no difference between this and getting like a really good combo of items to just bust the game open wide up, like completely wide open to get everything going. Why don't you actually have to play? Gnawed Leaf makes it so that I'm completely invincible. I can't move around because then the invincibility effect wears off, but as long as I'm standing still, everybody else can do the damage. You can see the little health bar on Super Mega Ultra, not Pestilence, whichever horseman it is. Can't think of it. Also, if they touch me, they deal, because I have the virus, it deals contact damage, so. Normally this would be like a bullet hell sort of thing, hence the setting. It doesn't make any sense why you even have to go up against the 4 horsemen of everything again, but... Oh, I actually might have been stuck now. Uh-oh, I might have to move. Bumbo's trying to get me unstuck here. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. They're frozen. Oh, that was my one opportunity. Let's see if I can freeze him again. Freeze him again. Freeze him again. Now I have flight, by the way, also, while we wait for the freeze to happen. Because of the Dogma item that you get for beating Dogma, which increases your damage by 2. 0.1 speed, grants fly, plus a Holy Mantle, heals the player for 6 hearts. There we go. Nice! There we go. So I have to actually play now. God forbid. I think he dealt damage to himself on that, because it's charmed. Uh-oh. Alright, now I think we can go back to being... Okay. There we go. Alright. Now we're fine. So stupid. Almost got him. Also, this is why 9 lives is actually really good for this fight, because normally, if you were to pop 9 lives, or at least one of the 9 lives that you have, it would reset you back to the room prior, but since this is like a unique fight, it would just respawn you on the spot. So basically, you would have like 9 extra hearts on top of the whatever hearts you have heading into this. Not to mention, with Guppy's Collar, it's a 50-50 chance to resurrect on the spot anyway. It's frozen! Uh-oh. It's actually knocking me around a little bit. I should have some Pop-Tarts here. I think this one, out of all 4, has the coolest attacks. In the right spot, too. Look at this. Beautiful. I'll go for this side. Well, I was concerned about damage, but I guess Gnawed Leaf and the electrical cord are just, you know, doing all the heavy lifting here. So. Uh-oh. Here comes some ghosts. Ooh, spooky. Oh no. Yeah, so basically, I don't know, the nerfs that they put into the game are very unnecessary. As long as it can still do this fucking stupid shit, I don't see why the nerfs were, like, just a thing. Like, it should have been some adjustments here and there, but, like, I don't know. Like, the fact that they went out of their way to just fuck with, like, really good items and then didn't bother, you know, fixing the issue with, like, the devil bum or the health bum or the health collector bum or whatever you want to call him in, like, a heart room. If he goes and grabs all the hearts, he still drops just red hearts. So you essentially have, like, this endless loop, unless he doesn't drop, like, spiders or anything else of the sort. Because any of those hearts turn back into red hearts that he spits out. The fact that that's still in the game, along with this shit, you know. Let me do the watch gag that I do with DVD. Never actually got to use the High Priestess card. Probably should have. See if it would have worked on this fight. I don't know, there's just... some of the items I've seen also are just like, why is this in the game? Like, why is this... like, why bother? Like, the fact that sticky nickels as well. Like, why is that even a thing? Why do you have to unlock sticky nickels? Why do you have to just blow up a nickel to be able to pick it up? Like, it seems stupid. Because, like, for the longest time, I pretty much min-maxed this game to the extreme to where I only wanted, like, certain items unlocked. And things like that. But after this, I don't even care. I don't even care anymore. I was saying to a friend last night with like some of the stuff that I was encountering, I was like, oh, hey, we did it! Oh man, all we had to do was not play the game.
The sky above cracked open,
Great.
and a white beam of light reached down into the earth, smiting the mother of harlots asunder and setting the blood lake to a boil. As the beast descended down into the lake of fire, Isaac ascended towards the crack in the sky, and as he flew, he could see echoes of his past before him. He saw his mother mourning the loss of her son. He saw his father leaving them without turning to say goodbye. He saw his mother sleeping, and his father taking money from her purse. He heard the late-night fights they had that kept him up at night, and the guilt he felt for what he believed he was causing. He felt the pain in his stomach during those sleepless nights, and saw his shadow in the closet waiting for him. As he rose, he felt his fears drop from his body, his shame, his worry pulled from his being. As he became lighter, his ascent became faster. He saw his one true companion alive.
Guppy!
He saw his mother and father together again, holding each other. He felt his mother kissing him on the head after he had said his prayers, and the comfort in knowing someone was watching over him. He saw his own birth, and the faces of his parents filled with joy and optimism. And then he saw nothing. Are you sure this is how you want this story to end, Isaac? You're the one writing it. It doesn't have to end this way. Here, how about we tell it a different way? Maybe a happy ending?
Yeah, tell it with, like, unnerfed items, please.
Are you getting sleepy yet?
Yeah.
Okay, so... Isaac and his parents lived in a small house on the top of a hill.
Anywho, so that's the quote-unquote final ending and such. Options has appeared in the basement.